Hello everyone. So now we are going to create the third iteration. Okay, let's see the past things we have made. So this was the first one we made, the one with the split head, and the second one where the two bodies are basically being connected. I really like the idea of this standing character, right? But I also really like the idea of, like multiple human bodies being combined together into one, like big thing. So I was thinking, what if in this concept, right, for this iteration, we create uh, an idea being inspired from both of these previous ones we did, right? So the base will be a standing one, and maybe there are other body parts or other human bodies that are connected to it, like this it is coming to it. So okay, let's start now. So I'm going to use this male one again and delete this one. How about we try to make this one a little fatter, maybe it is slightly fatter. Let's see if we can do this. Maybe its body is being swollen, so let's use bin for the inflate. And wait, we can delete the other resolution, we don't really need it. Okay, let's delete it. Maybe we need a reference of fat person. Wait, let me see if I have it. Really, wait, let me find a reference. Okay, so I searched for some references for how fat sits in the body. So I found these ones that I really liked, and this is sculpt. I don't know who made it. The resolution is quite low, so I can't really see the name, but yeah, the sculpt is really nice here, you can see. And I also got some for the face, for the weight, Okay, so let's see. We are not going to exactly copy the body right now, or maybe in the future too. We just want to know, how the belly and the other parts look. So we are just making very simple iterations, for the forms. So it doesn't have to be that pretty right now. So don't focus too much on it. Let's just create a good shape that we can use for the proper sculpting that we will do later, after we have decided on the final iteration. I'll just make the thighs a little bit bigger. Maybe it is also swollen. Okay, I think this will do as a base, Let's just create some more in the face part. We are just creating a simple form, so don't worry too much about making it anatomically accurate, right? Just basic forms and silhouette, as placement. So his fat is going like this. I think this is like a prosthetic. When I downloaded it, I saw the title saying it was like a prosthetic applied on top of this man. So it is actually done really well. It really looks like real skin here. Maybe the body, after it getting infected, after it got infected by our alien plant, it started swollen. I mean, it started swelling, and maybe the plant injected some kind of a fluid inside the human body, you know, to control it. Mhm. let's let's not use the symmetry for now, and we will add some kind of a asymmetry to it. Yes. Maybe its face, you know, is slightly melting off like this because of the weight that it has in this area, to give it some uniqueness, you know. Sometimes asymmetry actually makes the design look a lot more interesting than symmetry. BIN for the inflate. Let's just puff it out a little bit, you know, just a little bit. You can see our face already looks so much more interesting, right? This was, and now this one. So you can use this, you know, try to add some asymmetry and some features to it to make it stand out a lot more. I will just do a really quick rough one around the neck just for now. See, maybe we can do something with the chest here. Maybe it is going up slightly, maybe it is going down like this, you know, like this. This, you know, I think it looks nice for the initial shape, I would say. Let's pretend it has eyes for now. Okay, just a little bit, just like that. We don't want it to be perfect for now, just basic placeholders to know what is it. Okay, and like, yeah, like we said before, I want to, you know, this to be the main body and have other human bodies, you know, attached to it. Maybe the plant is just combining different uh, host bodies and creating something really big and strong. Let me add some here a little bit of weight. Just a little bit. Okay, like this. Maybe it can be a little bit bumpy, you know, because of the fluid that the plant has injected. It can have some bumpy, fleshy areas, you know, kind of like that infectious growth or some kind of a wound because of the plant's influence, like here. Don't worry about the uh, smoothness right now, right? You can see the polygon is all stressed, but it is fine. We are just creating a simple shape. And so let me go here and then duplicate, and now we can get this one, and we can also get this one. We will delete its higher resolution, and let's see how we can attach it, like this, like this. Let's see how we can make it work, right? Wait, let me duplicate this one more time. Let's delete it. Okay, I have duplicated it twice now, just in case, you know, if we need it. Maybe we can do this. We can do something like this. Maybe its neck is broken. Maybe this human tried to fight back, you know, and the alien plant broke his neck to get control of his body. So we can do this for now. Hmm? Maybe because of gravity, his face is also going down like this, it is being stressed down. Or maybe these two are too much, so let's not give it that one. Okay, we need a platform for now. Append, turn it off. Okay, so this leg is going to be our main support leg, right? And we have to see what we can do with this one. Let's see. Okay, maybe let's make it slightly smaller. What can we do? What if this leg and this leg is basically merged together by the fluid, by the uh, corruption? So let's see what we can do. I kind of like this idea, and also I want to I also want this leg to pop out a little bit, so let's see if we can do this. Split mask. Now his leg will also come out like this, Let's push this one inside so you can see it. We don't need it. This platform is a little bit causing problem right now. Okay, we deal with one of the legs here. So now what about this one? So everyone keep playing with different ideas, okay, like we are doing right now. Don't just settle for your first or second idea, just like we did before. Just keep on exploring, You never know, you might create a fat man just like I did here. So keep on exploring and having fun. Maybe its leg is small, it looks weird. Okay. Okay, what should we do with this one? This leg is causing problem. Should we do this? Like both of the legs are combined together here, like this. Maybe this hand, is really big because of the infection growth. It got like really big. And is heavy, so it is basically being dragged down, like this. Okay, let's give it slightly more meat here. Maybe we should remove this. Let's see. Let me chop this part, okay? Yes, and split. Just have fun, okay, everyone, and keep trying and experimenting with different things here, just like we are doing right now. What if he is connected to the belly like this? Yeah, okay. I think it looks interesting. And he's like connected to his belly like this. And I really like the hand going inside, but I want it to come out from here. So let's see where it is attached first. Okay, it is attached up to here. So let's do this. Split marks. And then we can do this, like this. It looks interesting, right? Okay, it looks interesting, I would say. Let's duplicate this hand and maybe give it more hands. Okay, let's see how it looks like. I think it will look more interesting. Like this. I think it looks more interesting, right? With this. Okay, the leg is looking a little funny right now. Okay, okay. I kind of like the leg here. Let's push it a little bit inside like this. Maybe we can bring it out. Maybe the leg have to be slightly bigger. BIN and flat and flat. Let's make the leg slightly bigger. I don't really like this leg, so let's just hide it for now. And let's use the grow function here. Where is it? Grow mask. Here it is. Grow. Okay. I think it will look better with slightly bigger legs, right? Like this. We might have to make this body also slightly bigger. I want to add some more human parts to it. Male head. Here, let's see how it looks like. Maybe add it here. Kind of like a mashup of different human corpses that came together. Let's save the file. Right now it is O3 because this is our third iteration. Okay, I kind of like where it is going, right? I think it is heavy only in this side, so we might need something here too. Maybe another human. Let's use this one. Duplicate or will it use animal? Here is a dog's one, right? Let's see if we can add a dog's face. Will it look more creepy if we add it? Maybe this poor puppy was also a victim of it. Let's see how it looks like. Okay, I think it is fine. What if another human, right? It is coming from here. Or will it be too much? Okay, let's add a human leg. Let's see what happens. Something like this. Maybe we can duplicate it. Duplicate. What do you guys think? I think it looks decent, right? I think it looks decent. How about this? A hand coming out of another hand. Duplicate and note it. Let's make it as creepy as possible. What do you guys think? Okay, let's press Shift and S to create a snapshot of it. I think it looks okay, right? I think it is starting to come together, right? Okay. Maybe in the final sculpt we can literally cover this hand with a lot of many hands. I think it will be interesting. Okay, now we need a plant, right? Let's add a plant. Let's see if we can use anything as a plant. Let's just use this as a flower stand-in for now, just for placement, to see where it looks good to keep. Let's use the curve brush BC. So let's use the curve brush now. B, C, and T, curve tube. Okay. Split. Let's use the inflate brush up a little bit. I kind of want to make the tip of the vine looking things a little bit swollen, like this. Just a little bit like this. Maybe it is too much. Just a little bit. Like this, I think it looks a lot interesting. Okay. And there is also this you can do with fiber mesh. I don't think I have told you about it before. So let's see if we can use it in this one, and I'll also show you. I really like using Zbrush fiber mesh to create really interesting shape. Okay, let's see if we can use it here. Let's first marks the area that we want it to affect. Let's put it here and a little bit here, and then go to fiber mesh, modifier, preview. You see Zbrush automatically adds this fiber mesh here. We can also select from different option. Let's see, there are some that I really like this one. You see, I really like these shapes. It is a lot interesting. And this one, with the blue petal, like, it is really interesting. There are a lot of things that you can try. You should also play with it and then see what you might like. Let's see if we can use it for this one. Okay, let's see. I don't like this image. Let's turn it off. And then you can see in the modifiers fire section we have so many. We just need to properly understand the length, of course, for the length, how much long we want it, how short we want it, and the max fiber to add how much we want to. Okay, I think this is too much. You see, we have added so many. Now let's reduce it to add a little bit. We don't need so many of it, just a little bit. And for the coverage, it is for the thickness. You see, I am increasing the coverage, it increases the thickness. I am decreasing the coverage, it decreases. And when we render it, you see, it looks really nice and smooth. You see, Zbrush automatically smoothens it out when we render it. Let's increase its coverage a little bit. And this is for the twisting. You can see the here twisting here. Let me add Zeroo, and this is also is for the twist. This twists on itself, and this one rotates it. You can see if I increase it, it kinda becomes this wavy texture. Let me Zeroo. If I twist it, it just twists on itself. You can see it is twisting on its own. I'll create this Zeroo for now. Let's let's increase the revolve a little bit and also slightly the twist. And then there is gravity, of course. If we go gravity on the negative side, it goes up, and if on the positive side, it goes down. You see, and if we render it, you can see its effect. And then the profile here, it is for the thickness. Right now there are a lot of fibers, so it is acting very slowly. Let's reduce it for now. The profile, you see it, you can see the number of sides. So if you look at it, it is only one plane, right? If you increase it like this, it increases the thickness a little bit. You see, now I have made it 4. You can see its side here. When it is 1, it is only one side, and the segment is, just the segment. It is like how many polygroups we have, how many edges we have. If I increase it, the segments in it, this, can we look at it from here? We can't look at it from here, but it is basically like if we increase the segments, it also added these poly edges onto the fiber mesh. Let's just keep it minimum right now. You can easily get some really interesting effect with itself. You can see. So let's turn off the preview for now and see where we can add it. I really want to add it on the top of its head from here. Let's decrease the gravity. Okay, maybe it is flying upwards, and then I think it is twisting a little bit too much. The revolve, let's reduce it. Right, and now if we accept it, it will become a separate poly subtool. We have it here. We can also now control it, like where do we want to place it. Maybe I want it to come out from this flower center, you know, like this. We can easily make so much adjustment, like this. We can increase it, we can decrease the size, we can do so much with it. In just few seconds we were able to create this centerpiece without any problem. Okay, I also want to add some of these fiber mesh in the here, you know, in this bulb looking part. Let's do this, and you know, like this. Let's render it. See, in such a short time we created all these cool effects. Maybe this is like its spore, you know, maybe it is carrying some spores, and if it touches a human body it can infect it and kill it, and maybe it attaches that human that it just targeted to its body to keep on increasing its size, you know. I think that's an interesting story we can take. Let's just save it. We don't want to lose our file. Okay, and let's add some primitives, you know, here to kind of keep these shapes. We are not going to add details, you know, like I said before. Oh, okay, I forgot to accept it. Let's accept. Okay, yes. Let's see if I close in. So B and some where is it, primitive shape. Here it is. B primitives. Just some spare will do. And I will also show you something else that we can use to create some really interesting shape. Maybe this is like you know, some kind of a growth that is coming out because of the infection from the plant. And let's separate it for now. Split marks, this, and I will show you shift, no, control. If we press control, we will get this mask, right? We will get this mask, but if we press control and touch here, there is this mesh splat effect here. We can use it, and now you can see the icon has changed. And if we do this, you see a really interesting effect has happened here. Let's do it again. See, the smaller we go, the smaller details we will make. If I just go a small area, you can see all these details, right? If I go over a big area, the details will get a lot bigger. So we can do that to kind of create this stretchy skin feeling. Let's make some bigger shapes first. Okay, you can see it looks like it is stretching, right? Let's make it here. See, and maybe some here, maybe in the face like this, right? like this, you know. It's like the skin is stretching and it is like slightly gooey texture is coming out. And we can create smaller ones like this for these smaller details. Just a really quick one, you know. It doesn't have to be perfect right now. We're just creating shapes. And you can see here, we can split marks, and it will become its own separate. Where is it? Where it is? You can see it became its own separate mesh. It even has all these poly edges and vertices, so we can easily control it. If I want to be BMV, if I want to, let's say, stretch it and bring it here, see, I can easily do it. If I want to do this, I can do it like this. See, we can also inflate it and create some more interesting shapes. You see, all these effects, we just created it just right now. We're just adding some inflate into it. There are so many cool tricks that we can use in ZBrush, and I think many of those even I still haven't discovered. But in the future, if I ever found out about it, I will definitely share it with all of you. You can see we created it, right? In just a short time, we were able to create a totally unique shape from our last time. Let's compare it to our last design. You see, here, right? This was the first one with the split head we did, and this one with the two human bodies being combined together. And with the help of both of these combined, we created this. So everyone, always keep playing with ideas, okay? Just keep on playing with unique ideas. You never know what we will come up with. Don't just settle for one or two designs, right? If we have settled for this one or this one, we would have never created it. This is so much more unique than both of these one, right? It is a lot more interesting and also a lot more gruesome. I think a lot more horrifying too. And it has really interesting shapes. Maybe we can use this as our final iteration and start building on it, right? So everyone, we have done so much up to now, right? We created our plan here. Wait, let me change the color of this one. I think this one will do. We created our plans, right? And we created various smaller thumbnail sketches, and then we created up to 3 iterations for our creature. And where did it go? F. Okay, we created 3 iterations, and this one is the last one. So everyone, we have done so much, right? Up to this point, we created our planning for our creature. We created mini thumbnail sketches to play with different shapes, and then we went inside ZBrush and actually concepted 3 different iterations. And this one, we will take it far, okay? We will use the 3rd iteration, this one on the screen that we just completed. We will work on it and we will create our official creature. And from our next video, we will be learning how to create basic shape. I mean, with the iteration, we already learned how to create basic shape, right? So we will be blocking out a lot better. For this iteration, we didn't really care that much about it, that much about making the anatomy look pretty. So from next time, we are actually going to focus on developing a proper block out while focusing on anatomy. And then we will add details slowly on top of it, and then we will use polypaint inside ZBrush, and then we will also learn some ZBrush techniques on how to render out the image, and make it look really nice. and we will take it to Photoshop and add extra effects for the final render. Okay, so everyone, I hope you have enjoyed the video up to now, and I really hope you guys are also practicing and creating some interesting shapes. And have a good day. See you next time. I am your Devil's teacher, Zeroo, and thank you for being part of the Devil's Art Club.